Alright, it is meal prep day, and I thought I might as well show you what I eat in the week. For breakfast, I'll usually have egg whites, the equivalent to 6 egg whites from 6 eggs. But I have just egg whites here. It's really convenient, but you don't have to do it this way. For the 6 egg whites, that's 150 calories with 30 grams of protein. So by far the most protein efficient food that I consume. Here I have plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. I get plain because the flavor stuff has more sugar in it, quite a bit more. And so to make it not taste like crap, I just put like about half a scoop of protein powder in there, and it makes it taste all much better. I usually have this with breakfast with the eggs. All together, it would have about 35 grams of protein in just a bowl of this. I use 1 cup of this and a half scoop of protein powder. I'll usually have 1 piece of toast. It's 100% whole wheat. And finally, I'll usually have 1 apple at breakfast as well, just to round out my calorie count. One of the major staples of my diet is boneless, skinless chicken breast. Low calorie and high protein. Each chicken breast, which is 4 ounces, is about 110 calories, but 23 grams of protein. So it's one of the most protein efficient foods in my diet. What's great about these is they're easy to make. You just toss them in the oven. That's it. And a timer. Alright, so I have 10 4-ounce chicken breasts cooked and bagged, ready to eat. Another major staple in my diet is quinoa. I mix this in with chicken and it creates a very nutritious, protein dense, low calorie, low fat. This box is enough for 7 meals. First thing I do to cook quinoa is toast it. For every 1 cup of quinoa, you're going to want 2 cups of water. So since I have 1 3/4 cups of quinoa, I have 3.5 cups ready to go. Alright, so we toasted our quinoa, so now we're going to add water to our pot here. And then add the quinoa right away. Don't wait for it to boil. Alright, and then you wait for it to boil, and I'll see you then. Now before it starts boiling, I usually add a little bit of pepper. Just gives it a nice taste, and it takes all the taste in. So it's starting to boil, so this is now where I put the top on, and then put it down to low, because you don't want to burn it. Then I have the timer set for 20 minutes, so in 20 minutes we'll come back and see what it looks like. And so this is what quinoa looks like when it's done, right? Focus. Cool. You see it's more translucent, and it has, you can see a ring around it, that's the germ ring. That's pretty much how you know it's done. If you make this, you'll know it's done, just trust me. It's not hard. Another food I eat is lean ground beef. It's 93% lean. So it's pretty good. Alright, so I have 3 bags equally separated out to about 4 ounces each. I didn't season the meat at all. Any seasoning will just come from whatever I put on it when I actually eat it. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I make my protein shakes, which comprise of 70 grams of protein. Just be aware, if you're on a low calorie diet, this does have 675 calories. Alright, so you'll need 2 scoops of protein powder, 16 fluid ounces of 0% milk, and some peanut butter. I use a shaker bottle. It makes life so much easier, and it's the perfect size for this. So here's a 2nd scoop of protein powder. So then I add about a teaspoon of peanut butter. You have your 16 fluid ounces of milk. As you see, it's like perfect size. So then you put your bottle, put your cap back on, and you're ready to go. I would suggest shaking it for like 5 minutes for it to be completely mixed in. All the peanut butter and protein mix, you know.